Ladies and gentlemen, the Rumble has come and gone. We're now booking the road to WrestleMania, and just kind of a preemptive heads up for this episode. Just with other videos we've been trying to get on the channel, trying to find ways to grow the content as well as schedules we had. We tried to record things out in advance to drop regular videos for you guys. It has been a hot minute since we've been booking in this MyGM save. So just kind of a heads up as myself and the boys go through today. If we come off a little slow or slower than normal, that is why. But with me today, I do have, and this is going to be your final moments. If you haven't watched our Rumble special, go do it. Go do it right now, then come back here. But we have our Royal Rumble winner. We have Cheek.
Cheek is in the building. Hello, beautiful CodyVerse people.
That Braun Breaker victory as we book the road to WrestleMania. Cheek's got to make a decision. Does he set up that Braun Breaker one-on-one world title match as the challenger in order to get the Wheel of Draft Destiny? You gotta keep watching to find out. And also here, he is a fan of the new America's team because down with the Dodgers in that time of recording just last night, they clinched their berth to the World Series. We have Canada.
That is Game 7, Canada, baby. We're ready, and we're coming off Game 7, and I'm as hyped as I was last night. Let's get this.
Boom. Ooh. And I'm just Cody. I had, I guess, like a lot of meetings at work today. That's my personality right now. Yeah, not as cool as like what you guys got going on, but I guess things are things. And as we start, it is going to be Cheek leading us off here NXT 2.0.
Guess I should click on. All right. So just to freshen up, we'll have a look at the shakeup. So we have Face Off activated, which all rivalries are increased to level 4. Isn't that just beautiful? So we'll get to that in 1 minute, but real quick, just a little bit of housekeeping. Nothing really much going on for us. Just have to get Uncle Howdy a match against Jey Uso. Got a couple weeks to do that, so we'll let that play out. But there you see all those luscious rivalries juiced up to level 4, which can help me save some stamina along the way because I won't have to book so many of them in matches. So without further ado, all right, so
this is where the brain recalibrating will be kicking in for us.
Yes. So like I just mentioned, thanks to my shakeup, I got these all level 4, but I do have a promise to keep in the next couple weeks with Howdy and Uso, but I don't think I'm going to pursue it this week because Howdy is a little gassed. So I'm going to look elsewhere. I'm going to try to start forging some new rivalries. And of course, Braun Breaker needs a worthy adversary. And I think R-Truth might be the guy to do it. So we're going to try to get that sparked. And then
It's a Rumble winner, Braun Breaker, to you.
well, it's Rumble Breaker. Damn it. Ah, shit.
Now it's intense, though. Does this mean R-Truth becomes a world champion? Gotta keep watching and find out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Road to Mania is going to get intense. Now, of course, again, just to always remind, Cheek does not have to go after the Wheel of Draft Destiny because sometimes it can hinder your booking. So that is completely optional on the Braun Breaker situation.
It is. Oh, gosh. I don't know. I don't want to put Kairi Sane in there. Asuka's going to be tired, too. That's just going to be a match. We're just going to have that. Oh, I do not want to run in. Okay.
That is a match.
It is a match. It's not a great match per se. Berto. Berto's big ass. Okay.
For those real stars.
So real.
Look at that. Already got a little chemistry. They're just already in there. Look at those scars. Oh, gosh. I don't think. Damn.
Damn it.
Damn.
Oh, they're cruisers. I think Triton and Oroments is a good tag team. I don't know. I'm just throwing things at the wall. Maybe they'll have tag chemistry. I have no idea. Let's see. All right, we got 2 more matches to get to. Ilya's got good stamina. I guess he can go against Bray Bray. See if anything pops there. Bray. I'm just trying to see if there's anything new that can spark anything, but I might have to go back to. I'm gonna have to book some of these people because I need to fill out the cards. So Warrior and Gunther have the best stamina, so I'm just gonna do it for now at the risk of it becoming stale. But I think that'll be good just as is. I think this is going to be our opener. And I think that's going to be the card. And then in the meantime,
In the nice time.
in between time, I think we're just going to I'll have myself.
The almost Rumble winner. Entry number 30.
Yeah, we're going to do a little advertising, get some cash flow coming. We're going to have. Oh, let's have.
Let's see what you got. Yeah.
Oh gosh, we're gonna have Solruka. She's gonna do some promo. We need to get her a little more popular than where she currently is. Honestly, could probably do the same with Michaels and Howdy, because Howdy's not quite where I need him to be either. So I think that's it. I'm not gonna get this. I mean, this is a big one to miss. But the most popular female face and heel is not gonna be a no-go, because we're gonna have that's gonna be Trish, and I want to give them a week off. So anyways, all right, so we're gonna look through here. Don't think I'm really in the market to spend big. Oh,
Trip to the underground.
could take a trip to the underground. Run randomly book match. Receive a higher. I don't think any of those are worth dropping wads on.
All right, folks, just a quick heads up here. We had some technical issues. I chewed out my internet company recently. They gave me free internet to keep my service, and my theory is they're gonna throttle my service. So as Cheek was closing out, things were getting weird on my end, and it kicked us completely. You guys did not miss anything, but just if there's weird conversation or something skipped where you're like, Cheek was saying this, now he's saying this, that's why. Just a heads up. So Cheek, I'll let you take it back.
All right, so I'm about to throttle this competition by submitting a slightly mediocre card here. So basically, just to recap, this is the card we are rocking with, trying to find some new rivalries, but also maintain freshness in some of my old rivalries, except for Gunther and Warrior. We had to fill out a card somehow. So basically, another quick recap. I am forfeiting doing this journal entry right here, and also forfeiting going after Commissioner Goal this week. But besides that, we plow on, and also as I do have some contracts expiring coming down the road. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and send it in.
I'm getting scouted. My talent scout searches are due blade here. All right, we got a big contract there for Diesel.
Big D's.
Hey there again, DeVille. I've been watching the progress. You know what? Screw you, Armando. Armando's probably the one that was fucking with my internet. He was like, oh, Cody's internet's not working right. He can't book. Can't keep his position. I know what his bullshit is. All right, so Tatum, who, again, this is, talked about. It's been a minute since we booked here. I want to say she asked for time off. I feel like I remember her asking me for 2 weeks off, and now she's like, I haven't had any matches in a while. So, kind of fits personality here with Tatum, I think, to be a little bipolar on that. But, yeah, I mean, there's no reason we can't get her a match. She's got the pop. She's got the stamina. So we'll tell her yes. And even if I don't have like a feud spot for her, we can squeeze her in like a triple threat role or something like that. And then we got Shaq. So Shaq, to close out the season, 77K. He's smiling with teeth. So we're going to see if we can save 24K. But if not, spoiler alert, we're going to pay him. Hopefully he didn't hear me say that. He didn't. So he agrees to stay, even though it wasn't what he was looking for. All right, so for our shakeups here, find and replace superstars who win a casket or ambulance match on the brand, gain XP. Not doing that. Select superstar, all superstars who share the role, gain 5 ring XP. Tempting for Paragon. And then all promos costing 75% less is very tempting. Since we're in the home stretch of season 2, again, we are doing a season 3 for sure, but anything beyond season 3 is an unknown. Just all depends on timing. And so what I'm thinking, the reason I'm saying that is I think these guys, as well as Armando's already doing it, I think a lot of power cards are going to hit me. So being able to save money on the promo side of things is tempting. I want to see if there's like a class that I have just an obnoxious amount of that I can't ignore, but we're pretty bounced across the board. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take the cheaper promos. 75% less is pretty significant there. So it feels like a good opportunity for me. And I think, well, no, 75% of 0 is still 0. I was like, I think they should pay me money if I do advertising, and then I get the advertising. But that's not great. That's not how math works. I'm just a dreamer. All right, most popular giant not in a match. Oh,
Tommy Dreamer.
For the Queens of the Ring card, which we know is quite schmexy.
Damn.
So, most popular giant not in a match would
just
be
gift wrapped him the card.
Shaq. Oh, that delayed. Oh yeah, so this was we learned this at the end of last episode. I generally don't remember if we talked about it, so apologies if this is repeated. So Cheek and I, like, in the trading, one of the reasons I had traded for Stacy was her free contract negotiation card, but we learned that the order of operations, so Cheek still got this card even though he traded Stacy after the pay-per-view. So again, I can't remember if we shared this or if we stumbled into finding this out later on, but just in case we didn't share it, if you have a level 25 with one of those perks with a power card, if you trade them away during the PLE trading, you will still get that power card one more time. So I did not get a contract negotiation for Stacy. I did not get the injury rehab for Ray. But had I traded away 6, I still would have gotten the physio. So just a little tribal knowledge there for the people. We've also got a Bianca perk, so we'll snag that quick. Okay, so Giant Fighter. I'm basically just looking at her feud with Io. Io is, I think, specialist now, but can be a cruiserweight. So we're going to give Bianca the Giant class in case we pursue that as a one-on-one. We could change both their classes to get the Giant Cruiser there if needed. So we'll go that route with that. Tony is going to get healed as part of my strategy here, but I just want to double check the other stuff. So Io wanted to team with Tatum, and everything else is good. So if we do that tag match tonight, we take care of that promise. So let's go ahead. I'll start with that. So Io and Tatum, both those promises now fulfilled. And my thought process was to get them a tag title feud with Bianca and Jade, who desperately need the week off. So I got to think about this here. So I do have. So initially I was gonna heal Tony all the way and have him be just like a promo cutter in the Mania build, but I could also go physio here on. We'll go Bianca because she's lower, and then run the risk of Jade, save the rehabs for a week, and then decide what to do with them next week. So that's what we're gonna do. Knock out these promises, try to get this tag feud going, take a little bit of a risk. Armando does it all the time, and it works out pretty well, so I'm just going to assume that Jade gets injured here and it doesn't work out for me, but we're going to try it. We're not going to put the tag titles on the line just because that would increase the stamina usage here, but hopefully we pop a feud there. So when it comes to the Mania booking, kind of where I'm at. So Ciampa and Orton were not in the Rumble because they already have a level 3. We've got the Guns and NWO sitting level 3. But what I've been trying to figure out what to do is with my world titles. So Saban, I saw Saban there and it messed me up. Tony's our world champion on the men's side. Julia is our world champion on the women's side. We tried to get Julia and Io to work. It didn't. So I kind of just have had Julia sitting there to see, maybe I win the Rumble, maybe something happens. What I'm thinking right now is I could go with kind of a triple threat approach to these. So rather than have Julia enter a feud with Stacy, if I can start the feud of Stacy and Tamina, and then Julia can just kind of crash the party as a third person, either for the go home show or for Mania itself. Then on the men's side, for singles feuds, we've got the Shaq Seam feud right now. That will not have a match tonight because Shaq needs time off and I get the power card there. But the other one, 2 new acquisitions are Ray and Drew. So Kanda, luckily you don't have to do a promo for me tonight. Not yet, but the time will come. But kind of thinking the same thing here. So between Drew and Ray and then the Shaxium feud, if one of those feels really good, is going really well, I could slide Tony into that match. And then just use Tony as a promo cutter because he's got a ton of popularity. But since we're risking Jade, I don't want to use all my injury rehabs and then potentially burn myself there. So we are going to grab this. I wasn't paying attention to these when I popped in earlier. We are going to get that contract negotiation. And I think we're going to use it right away. I'm just looking. Okay, so Ray's the only one that still needs... Ooh, buddy. That's not where we do that. Still needs an extension, so we're going to use that card right away. And now I believe my roster is all good through the end of the season, so that's cool. Got lucky with that. Okay, so back to the card here. So we got those 2 matches. Just kind of seeing. So Shaxium not going to happen tonight. Nathan Frazier kind of in no man's land. We're going to do... We're going to go with, it's kind of an odd couple one here, but we've got the chemistries. We're going to go Fraxium versus the Guns. Axiom is a face, I'll say that way. Frazier, we turned heel to help end a feud recently, but since the tag feud's level 3, that won't replace it. And then for the main, we're going to go ahead. Well, it won't end up being the main. We're going to go with just kind of the popularity and the XP play here. Again, same thing. Level 3 feud won't get replaced. So we're going to go Randussy in 6. Non-title match. Promo-wise, is it Shaq not in a match? Nope, do not book at all. Okay. So we will skip a promo slot this week. I know some people say sign a jobber, but usually the money I'm spending on the jobber isn't worth what they could bring me back in advertising. You usually still lose on that. So we're going to go with, I mean, they're all going to do something here, but we'll have Ciampa do charity, 75% off. We'll have Julia. I mean, I think we're going to just have her do the same thing here. I could also do training, but I think we're going to go charity there as well. Kevin Nash is gonna be, we're gonna have him advertise just to get me a little extra cash here. No, I'm gonna have him do charity too. I feel like that shakeup's giving me an opportunity. We gotta try to build what we can before the hammer drops on me in season 3. Is there anything I'm looking to use this week? I do not think so. We do have this boiling point if I struggle with feud. I think we're good. You know what? We're just gonna, I have 3 of these. We're just gonna get Armando back. Just kind of let him know. Maybe scare him away a little bit. Match order here.
How many cards I have, bitch?
Yeah. You're gonna get blinded, brother. Let's go. Okay, there's a lot of ring XP here. Tamina's pop is dropped. Pop dropped. We're gonna go extreme rules here though. A lot of stamina there. And then we're gonna, whoops. We're gonna move this. Oh, nice. And we'll go tables. Ray's got the specialty there. Feel okay about that. Again, the 1 promo slot open, but that's okay. And I think we are golden, so we're gonna go ahead and send it in right there and send it over to Canada.
Right on over. Okay, where's my controller? Carrying Cross says, thanks a ton for putting me in the PLE. I want to do my part to make this the best wrestling brand. Well, I'm pretty sure you lost your match. I can't remember who won mine, actually. It might have been him. Or the ladies. I don't remember. AJ Styles says, hey, Nick, I don't know if you know this, but I love being in a certain match. The one, the only Gauntlet Eliminator. Nobody does that better than me. But he wants to be in a Gauntlet Eliminator in 2 weeks? Sure. He's smiling with teeth, but we're gonna keep him happy. Here we go, shake up. We got the same one as Cheek, face off. All rivalries increased to, level 4. You got the jack of all trades, superstars who cut promos earning 3 ring experience. Whoa, that was a...
Life comes at you fast, I get it.
It does, yeah. Break a leg when superstars return from injury, they gain 10 popularity. I don't want to injure people, and I don't even think I have any rivalries right now. I have like a couple, and they're already level 4s. That don't make sense. We're gonna go jack of all trades, and we're gonna get people up in their ring experience coming up to WrestleMania. So we got here. We just got to do AJ Styles, and if Bret Hart cuts a promo this week, we're gonna get bad timing. So we're gonna make sure Bret Hart cuts that promo. He's at 40 stamina. It's a good time to cut it. And if we're looking at who I think Bret is going to feud against, I'm going to hold on to that because I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Give you something to hold.
Oh, my hand.
Aw.
Yeah.
We
It's like a
had
hand.
we had some great showing at the Royal Rumble, including Demon Finn Balor, but of course he's going up against Roman Reigns. And again, all of our guys got eliminated pretty early, so I don't really know who to push here to get Kevin Owens' title. 94 popularity, Kevin Owens. He just be like that. And if we're looking at our card here, look by stamina. Might as well get this going. And we'll make it for the title. I don't think I'll put it there. Maybe open it up. The main event is going to be... Ooh. I think we'll do Becky Lynch, Natalya, and maybe throw in... No, we don't have anybody to throw in. We'd have to throw in Nikki.
Yeah, throw me in.
But I don't think that she deserves it.
Damn.
Wow. We're going to keep it. Ooh, I could do a little tag. No, I can't. We're going to keep it one-on-one. We have to book.
Valid.
I don't have anybody to book a tag team. I mean, we might have to go make a signing here for WrestleMania.
Oh, yes,
do
yes, yes. You can't hint a signing and then not do it.
I know, dude. What happened? Okay, never mind. She's right there. I was like, what happened to Alexa Bliss?
I
just
got
booked her in a
nervous.
match.
See, I'm nervous
Release her.
tonight with all the technical stuff. I was like, damn
Oh,
it, he's
man.
fucking
Yeah.
cutting out again.
No, that was me just mentally cutting out. Yeah, I have to go sign somebody.
Yes. Could
And
sign
honestly,
like two people.
I wish this was a week, like a go home show, because I'm already loading up on women here, and this would have been a good time to use Queen of the Ring. But
Hey, yo.
I feel like it's a better time to use it.
Call you the Godfather.
Okay, yeah, we need a heel lady, and that's what we're gonna go grab.
Oh, you could sign Nick Nosedive, then do the
Nick
Gauntlet Eliminator, and then when Nick Nosedive beats AJ Styles in his match, he gets an automatic contract extension.
Shit, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
How long is that contract negotiation? Is that 2 weeks or?
I think
I'll have
it's
to look.
3 for. Yeah, I would double check, but I want to say it's 3. The winner gets 3.
If it's 3, we're gonna get real saucy.
Yeah, because you could do some cool
Where is
stuff
it?
with that.
Do I not have it?
Wait, no, you have to. You asked for it. Go to Fatal 4.
Oh, it's 1-on-1.
Yeah, I was like, no way. Yeah, 3-week
Damn it.
extension. So
Oh shit. We're doing that this week, I think. I almost want to sign a bunch of people for 1 week and
Do it.
I mean,
no, but then AJ Styles gonna fucking win.
We're down to the final weeks.
not if
go
you
all
fix
in.
match against him.
We're lagging.
Oh no.
I was gonna say, just for the viewers, in case if I did edit that out, just ignore what I'm about to say. But if I forgot to edit that out, that was part of our issues continuing tonight. We're fighting through. So you know what? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we're fucking battling in the trenches for y'all tonight.
We really
You gotta
are.
subscribe. You gotta like the damn video because we're down deep right now.
Do I have a fixed
Oh,
match
man.
card?
Can you be like
Yes,
George
I do.
Springer in the 7th and just overcome all these odds?
Oh, we will. So we're gonna do AJ Styles. I'm gonna put somebody else random in this match until I figure out who I want to sign. Because Karrion Kross, AJ Styles. We're gonna throw in. Do I have anybody else on a contract? No, it doesn't make sense to
I
put
was
them in
gonna say,
anyways. They don't want to
Paul and Roman do it. Yeah, it's only 1 week away.
I think I'll put in Brooks, and then I'm gonna add in Farouk for now, but he's gonna be planned on taking Farouk out.
Taking a
Although I do need to
nosedive.
sign a lady too. Do I know a guy?
Oh, you know a guy. I saw one. If you go up, it was in the middle row.
Oh, there it is. I know a guy.
That's a lot of guys to be knowing too.
A lot of men you're
Okay, let me.
acquainted with.
I'm panicking. Let me see who I can sign here for 1 week at
Right
a.
there.
I got 212,000. I got there eventually. I think I'll go immortal male because we need it for the gauntlet. I'm gonna just leave it open for everything else. Here we go. Who's it gonna be?
Oh man. Oh shit.
Oh. George the Animal Steel. Wow.
Billy Gunn
How
is-
lucky.
Up
The
there.
animal,
Yeah, big old
the
George.
ass,
Shout out.
the Rock, the Iron Sheik.
I think I gotta go with the Rock. It's the only thing that makes sense. We're gonna sign the Rock for 1 week, 40,000, and plan on winning the gauntlet.
You could sign another one though. Also, out
Yeah,
in
get
there.
another one in there.
I could, but we gotta save it for the lady.
Oh,
So the Rock coming in, baby. Hopefully he doesn't start a feud with Brooks Jensen. Almost want to put a face in there, but I guess we could just deal with it if he does. It's not the worst thing in the world.
that's the final boss.
The final boss right there, baby. And so I don't forget, let's immediately go over here and fix that match
Oh, yeah,
for
true.
the Rock. Boom, we got our
Dang.
extension. And I think what I want to do is I want to boost up Demon Finn Balor's popularity. So we're going to throw up a To the Moon on Demon Finn. We're going to go back over here. We're going to book said match. Demon Finn and Roman Reigns. And I think we'll make this one an extreme. Nah, they're kind of. Nah, we will. We'll make an extreme
Yeah,
rules.
yeah, they're
and hopefully. They're pretty extreme.
Queen?
Hold on. Pause.
All right, folks. Another weird, awkward cut here. We are now days in the future. We're not even at the same day of the most recent 10 seconds of this video. So technical issues continued. we're hoping that I don't have to do another little cut in like this in this episode. But where future Cody's going to try to edit this together is right after Canada booked the Extreme Rules match of Finn and Roman. And so we're going to let Canada pick it up from there. But if any of our conversation doesn't flow or make sense right there, that's why.
That's why. And now I can't. Now I can't move. If you,
I can move. Cheek, can you move?
Give me 1 second. Yes.
okay, hold on. What the fuck is going on? There we go. Okay.
All right, there it is. We just wanted to build the intensity. Like, share, and subscribe,
exactly.
please.
Gotcha.
Got you. Okay, yes. 1 day removed now from Game 7 Blue Jays, so I'm a little less hyped, but I'm still hyped. Let's get this. We were going to move this match, Extreme Rules. I think it'll work because we gave Demon Finn Balor the To the Moon card, so he's going to get 15 popularity after this match. I don't know if it kicks in for the match or not. I don't want this to be... Oh, this is a level 4 feud. Ooh. If I do this and make it a title match, for sure it will be good enough. And I think we'll do that for our Mania push there. We did get the Rocky. We know he is in this Gauntlet Eliminator match. Wait, it's not a Gauntlet Eliminator. Holy shit. I don't know what happened there.
Look, it's that 24-hour mental clarity.
Yeah, good thing I looked. Oh, man, that would have been a blunder of the ages. And the last thing I want to do, I guess I could get this Sami Zayn and Abyss feud cooking a little further, and we'll figure out what we're going to do with Kevin Owens, Kofi Kingston, and the gang. Let's get that cooking. I think what we're going to want to do, these two are just feuding, and Kevin Owens popped his little greasy head into that feud. So I think we can get Scott Hall to call out Kevin Owens, but because Kevin Owens has a little bit more stamina, we're going to do it the other way around, because he did pin Scott Hall at Survivor Series. War Games.
War Games.
What we're going to do is we're going to... No, Farouk really needs the rest. So we're going to give it to him.
Rest.
And we are going to let... Actually, what I need to do... This would be a decent match, but I need to get a rivalry going. And I think that means Kalani Jordan is going to need a new giant to face.
Oh my.
So if I can go ahead here and maybe know a guy. I think I'm going to need a Noah guy to find some talents. Yeah, I only got one talent scout from finding
The rack.
So I only have 40,000, less than 40,000, 39,000 to find a lady. So I don't know if this is gonna be tight. I mean, the other thing I can do is take out the Extreme Rules match, and that gives me a little bit more money to play with. So we are going to know a guy.
Boom.
We are emptying the clip here at the Road to WrestleMania, because we need to find. We need somebody in the legend tier. Maybe. Female. Evil. Giant, if they exist. Does she exist?
Every villain is lemons.
Every villain is lemons, otherwise known as evil.
Hell no.
Oh
shit.
Oh no, I can't.
Please.
That's too expensive. Is there one? Is there an icon?
Hell no.
Is there a renown?
Do the awardable.
Oh, someone.
Okay.
Piper never.
Oh shit.
We'll take Piper. So we have. I'm not doing that math. 35.
I refuse to do the math. I'd feel bad if I messed it up.
We got 50. Or we got 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 4 weeks that we need her for. So that'd be 54,000. I have 5, 30, 35, 40, 42. I did the math. So 4 weeks isn't going to cut it. 3 weeks isn't going to cut it. We're going to sign her for 2 weeks and get to negotiate with Piper Nevid next week. And we are going to change that out. And I'm pretty. No, I don't. No.
Ayo.
I know. I'm just trying to think of what I can.
I mean, it is spooky season time of recording.
It is.
I'm hoping to three-peat in the
Okay.
work costume contest. Nerves are starting to set in.
Here's what we're gonna do.
as?
Michael
I don't-
Jackson.
I'm not gonna be able to afford it.
What, Michael Jackson?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
but
That'll
when
be for
he's
next
white.
week. That'll be for next week. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have a tag team call out. We're gonna have Nikki and Alexa Bliss, best friends. They're gonna call out and just hang with me. We're gonna call out Fallon Henley and Candice LeRae. And then, last but not least, I think we're gonna let Kofi Kingston do a self promo. He showed out at the Royal Rumble, and he's got something to say. Okay, that is definitely not first. I'm thinking the Gauntlet Eliminator because of The Rock. Level 2 feud, level 3 feud, 62 pop, but that's also not too bad. I think we're gonna leave it though. And can't afford anything else. We got $9,000 left in Budge. And if I'm looking at I think I'm okay with that. Unless this is like gonna screw me from the after to the moon card, but other than that, I'm locking it in a day later, but not $1 short. Boom.
It's wild to think this is like our 20th recording session to get this video out.
It is.
Right.
All right, Braun Breaker, R-Truth. Could it spark a potential rivalry of the ages? We're actually going to spectate this match. I'm just
The
kidding.
Rumble winner.
Can Braun Breaker, little Bronski beat? Can he find a rival? I guess it doesn't matter, because if you think I'm going to put him in at WrestleMania as the main event, then I don't know. I guess him fighting R-Truth doesn't matter. So here we go. We're just going to spin the wheel. Let fate happen. Braun Breaker gets the big dub, stays hot, and a rivalry does start, just for what it's worth. 2.5 stars out of the gate. And then look at Xavier Woods. Couldn't have done it better myself. Comes out and says, how about that? Our Royal Rumble champion, Braun Breaker, proving to us all why he deserves the title shot at Mania. And look at that. No popularity loss. That is the excellence that we strive for here on this great brand. And then Ilya Dragunov. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Gonna mix it up here. Something different. I haven't had... Okay, something different indeed, but... Bray makes light work at him, but we haven't really gave Ilya really a worthy foe of any true substance. And we give him a crack at the Fiend, and just too much overpowers him. And then Sol Ruka, our lovely ladies, one of the main stars we have. We're trying to get her some more popularity, get her where she needs to be. She picks up 2, not quite what we need, but one of her Achilles heels is definitely her mic skills. But now we turn it over to a lovely lady, Disco Bell, back into the ring. She has 100 stamina, which is a crying shame. This lady deserves to be used. This is why we traded for her, to get her back off of that horrible brand, whatever Alejandro is. We pair it up. We get Asuka back in the mix. Bayley thrown in. This is a good old-fashioned triple threat mid-card match. Can Disco Bell get the point? No. Asuka's just too much. She's too much for a lot of women. So we're gonna continue to fight and do justice by Disco Bell, but I guess tonight is not her party. And then Shawn Michaels comes out, trying to get this man a little more juice heading into Mania as well. Gets nice little boost of 4 popularity. You can see there he's holding the belt, but he's not holding one on NXT. Does that change in the next few weeks? We don't know. We're gonna have to stick around to see what plans we have. for the Heartbreak Kid. And then, in the most unlikeliest of partners, Triton and Oro Mensa. Who had that? I guarantee anybody to come up with a good tag name for this too. They're going up against Angel and Berto. I'm curious to see though if they can pull off the upset. Does Triton and Oro have any zest? No.
Damn,
Okay.
no zest.
Okay. I'm just waiting for it to be like, not only did they have no chemistry, but they actually started infeuding and fighting with each other. But alas, I took a shot at finding a new tag team with chemistry and it falled flat. And Uncle Howdy comes out. He's going to pick up 4 popularity for us. Says Oro and Triton have no chemistry at all. This is an embarrassing match. You should have put me and the Fiend out there. We would have tag chemistry. We would show you how it's done. We could have beat those slouches, Angel and Berto, give them some real scars to display. And then, main event, Ultimate Warrior.
Warrior! Sorry, I had to gear up.
They're gonna go head to head yet again. This rivalry's already maxed out, but damn it, we can't get enough of it. Damn it, it's not gonna go on cooldown. Please. Here we go. Ooh, Gunther. Big win, an amazing finale to this card. The rivalry continues. I feel like Gunther hasn't won much against Warrior, but maybe I'm completely wrong. This match, this rivalry. Trying to think how to put a nice bow on this. But I don't really have anything. All I know is this. You are going to see this pay off in an exquisite match at WrestleMania. That is how I will leave this. Exquisite and a proper Gunther. And then you got the Warrior. One of them will die and not be on this brand going into next season.
No.
Yes, someone will die.
All right, we go over to WCW. And just like the other gentlemen, we've got new acquisitions on the brand. Statements trying to be made. Stacy Keibler and Tamina. Tamina's been here. Stacy. Both these ladies appeared in the Rumble. Neither got it done. So they are looking to make a statement against each other, while maybe having eyes set on the women's champion, Julia. And tonight in an Extreme Rules match, Stacy gets it done. 3.5 stars. We do get the rivalry there. We love to see that. We can build this rivalry and then involve Julia in a triple threat, as we were hoping to do. Then Tommaso Ciampa comes out to the ring. He's tickled pink. He's the United States champion again. He got it back from Dusty, and Randy Orton isn't in the building tonight. And he starts talking his trash, and he says, you know, they didn't put me in the Royal Rumble because I didn't need the WCW World Championship, because I got this, the United States Championship, and Randy Orton is never going to have this. And then he holds it up and says, do you support me? Does the crowd support me? And like a couple people are like, yeah, no, that's chill. Like 3 people clap. And he goes, okay, how many fans do we got if I say, do you want to cheer for Randy Orton? And then 4,997, or wait, 4,497 people rise their feet, start chanting, Randy, Randy. So Orton has the crowd behind him, but will it be enough when the U.S. title is on the line? And then Tatum Paxley and Io Sky, they feuded for quite a while. Tatum Paxley started dressing up as Io Sky to play mind games. And then Io Sky dressed up as Tatum Paxley to try to trick it back, and then Io Sky reached out and said, hey, I want to team with Tatum. So something has infected the bloodstream and the brainwaves of Io Sky, and she is teaming with Tatum Paxley tonight in a non-title match against the Women's Tag Team Champions. We did put a physio on Bianca Belair. We're hoping Jade doesn't get hurt. We waited to heal Tony D'Angelo because we might have 2 injuries to heal, and I got a decision to make. So we're hoping for a rivalry here, and we're hoping Jade is healthy. I'm probably not going to get both those things, but can I get both those things? Io and Tatum, though. I did get both those things. We love that for me. I'm so happy. Sorry, got a little choked up there. Tatum Paxley and Io Sky successfully win the non-title match, guaranteeing themselves a future shot at the women's tag titles. You get the level 1 feud. Jade Cargill doesn't die. 3.5 stars on the match. We like to see it. And then Julia comes out to the ring, and she, similar to Tommaso Ciampa, tries to get the crowd behind her. Her promo skills just not there. The fans aren't that interested. But there's 500 people in the audience that love real graps. They love what she brings in the ring, even if she can't bring the thunder on the mic. So we get 500 fans and an embarrassing promo for the women's champion, but she makes it clear her talking isn't why she's got this title. And speaking of Randy Orton, he is here tonight because he is fighting Six, and he has got to find a way to take down one half of the tag team champions, try to build his momentum back. No feud here, just 2 high XP guys battling out, and Six gets it done. Tommaso Ciampa appearing on the Jumbotron, causing a distraction. The X Factor puts him down. Six with a 3-star victory. And then Kevin Nash comes out to the ring, gives Six a hug, and then they lift their tag titles in the air. And you know what? Just like the WCW days, even though the New World Order, the new World Order were heels, a lot of people start rallying behind them. So many of the NWO shirts in the crowd. And even though the Motor City Machine Guns got that future date with the tag team champions, there's a lot of people in the WCW audience polling for the New World Order takeover. 4,000 fans there. And speaking of, the Guns resuming tag team action tonight, but it's against Axiom and Nathan Frazier. For Axiom here, Nathan Frazier got a little evil, channeled his inner Big Show to close out his feud with, now I'm again forgetting, it's been so damn long since the booking session before the 27 sessions that are making up this video. But he closed out a singles feud. He went heel so we could get a better match rating. And Axiom, he's trying to fix him. He's like, I can fix you, and he runs his fingers through his hair, but he doesn't say I can fix you. He does it in sign language because he can't talk. And that miscommunication cost him this match here tonight. 2.5 stars. The Guns win that match as they continue to build their momentum towards the NWO. For Axiom, tough scenes there, but Axiom, he's got to deal with Shaq right now too. A lot on his mind. And then main event, 2 new acquisitions. Sonya Deville told the Rey Mysterio and Drew McIntyre, you got the opportunity of a lifetime. Tony D'Angelo is injured right now. He's our champion. He should be ready for WrestleMania. But there could be an opportunity for one of you gentlemen, since you two nor anybody else on this brand could win a damn Royal Rumble. And tonight, Rey Mysterio hits the 619, gets the frog splash, and starts the feud with Drew. So we take that. A lot of 3.5 stars on this show tonight. No 4 and above, but a solid show when we had a lot of stuff that didn't have feuds built. We will take it. And then we go over.
Ew.
Yeah, sorry about that. ECW. Ooh, they got a new signing on ECW, though. But he's not out here yet because it's Dog Daddy first, baby. Angelo Dawkins wants the smoke, provides said smoke, and Eddie Thorpe chokes on it. Pause. 4 stars. Angelo Dawkins gets it done. But then the Great Muta makes his debut, and he's calling out Alpha, man. He wants to take down Alpha. Alpha's been very dominant on the purple brand, and he ends his promo by spitting the mist into the air. Potentially mist that will blind Alpha in the future as they begin a feud. Kiana James taking on Nikita Lyons here. Singles action as their rivalry continues. Kiana James going to get the 2.5 star victory, and Kit Wilson comes out to the ring and was like, dude, that Great Muta guy is kind of fucking sweet. And then he tries to do poison mist, but he just ends up choking and coughing, and then Elton Prince comes out and like gives him the Heimlich to get things settled, and then like someone from the fans jumps the barricade and helps out, and that's his new fan. Blair Davenport, she's mad, big mad, taking on Big Night Jax. And big beats big. Blair Davenport's temper gets the job done. 2.5 stars in the victory. Pat McAfee, also big mad, and was like, can I fight in a match? And then Armando's like, nah, but he gets 3 fans because people want to see Pat McAfee in the damn ring. Then Thea Hale taking on Charlotte Flair. Giant versus Cruiser here. Both these ladies loaded up on stamina here. And Thea Hale going to get the 2.5 star victory, but no feud begins. Then Molly Holly tries to extend the feud with Jakara Jackson, but Jakara Jackson nowhere to be found tonight. So that feud goes nowhere. And in the main event, TNT taking on Akam and Orazar of the AOP. Can Trick Bait get it done? They cannot. Tag titles stay
Trick bait.
with Akam and Orazar tonight. 3.5 stars to close the show in that tables match.
Over to Raw. We know how this one's kicking off. We had AJ Styles demanding a gauntlet eliminator match, saying is still the face of Raw. It is his match. It's his specialty. He's got the glow behind him, and he wanted to prove. So Nick Aldis, he put in Karrion Kross, who I believe AJ Styles is currently feuding with. We put in Brooks Jensen as a filler and a mystery competitor yet to be told. And as Brooks Jensen waits in the ring, we cut back from commercial break, and the secret competitor is ready. The lights go dim, and if you're some man with The Rock is cooking, baby. And The Rock is back on Raw. He runs down to the ring, and this match starts. He takes quick care of Brooks Jensen, eliminating him pretty damn quickly. Karrion Kross comes out to put up a fight, and sure, he does, but not enough fight to kick out of a people's elbow. And then it comes down AJ Styles, and we already know he gets the work put to him. We got a rock bottom, we got a people's elbow, and The Rock stands tall, baby, in a 4-star match. And that also means we got The Rock until week 24, I believe. Yeah, it's a 3-week plus. We had him for 1 week, so we got him till the go-home show. What does that mean? And just after that match, The Rock, he picks up a mic and he says, finally, The Rock has come back to Monday night. And it's before he could even finish, Bret Hart music hits. He comes down to the ring, puts his glasses on The Rock, and he says, I've been traded before. I've been screwed before, but I'm the best Canadian on this brand now, baby. And The Rock, he looks confused, but he takes his prize and he leaves because they don't have a feud going or anything, but he's just really confused. And the crowd goes wild. We get 2 legends here tonight. We had Bret Hart coming out making his debut, and of course The Rock. And speaking of legends, we got Abyss taking on Sami Zayn here in the rivalry that refuses to end because we had to take care of the tag rivalry first. But can this one grow? Can we get a little bit more, baby? And certainly another 4-star match, level 4, and that's because Sami Zayn easily avoided a black hole slam, hit a hell of a kick into that sends Abyss kind of into the ropes, bounces off the ropes. Sami rolls him up. Easy 1, 2, 3, baby. Kevin Owens, our dual champion, he comes out and he says, let me get this straight. I go film Maple Justice for a few weeks. I get the company a few bucks, and I come back to see a few legends dug out of the grave to try to take my title. He goes, Scott, I beat you once and I'll beat you again and again and again and again. I'm the hardest working Canadian on this brand. I don't care if I just saw my idol walk down to this ring. I will show everybody why I deserve to be dual champion, and I'm talking to you, Cheek. Calls out Cheek because I know Cheek has.
What the hell?
Oh no.
Cheek versus Owens at Mania?
That's like,
Hell yeah.
It's like the 50 Cent me. What the fuck are you talking about me for?
Woke up, I look at the computer say, Floyd said, fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what'd he say fuck me for?
Match 3, Kalani Jordan, she begs Nick Aldis to get on the card, and Nick's like, I don't know if I can do it. And she's like, I have this title, remember? And he goes, oh, shit, you do, totally. Okay, yeah, get down to the ring, defend that title. And she goes out and says it's an open challenge, and that means free agent signing. Piper Nevin, some would say, comes down. She answers the call, and she is ready for this open challenge for the IC title. But Kalani Jordan, she stands tall. The athletic beast that she is counters a Michinoku driver, I think I said that right, into a roll-up. Another roll-up win on Raw, but it's okay because that's how you take down big people. You roll them up. Alexa Bliss and Nick Cross come out and they're laughing with each other. They're laughing, and they say, Candice LeRae, Fallon Henley, you two fight more than we used to, and we tried to kill each other in 2019. Nikki says, and Alexa says, exactly. Yep. They have chemistry. You can tell it too. And you two are just too busy bickering to pretend you don't have chemistry. And the crowd goes, ooh. I know. So what does that mean for the two? We just needed a team to call out, baby. Demon Finn Balor, furious that he lost the Royal Rumble to Braun Breaker, claiming that it was rigged by Canadians, which doesn't really make sense because Braun Breaker is not Canadian. But you know who takes offense to that? Roman Reigns, because he didn't get to last long enough. He got sent in there way earlier than Demon Finn Balor. Said, if I had your spot, I'd be facing the man who hired me to protect him against you at WrestleMania. So of course he takes offense to that, and these two are going to go out in a normal match, not a Extreme Rules match. It's gonna be, yes, thank you. Couldn't remember it was Falls Count Anywhere, Extreme Rules. And Demon Finn Balor shows that maybe he should have beat Braun Breaker in that Royal Rumble, 5-peating Canada to 5 in a row Royal Rumble wins. But I guess this win over Roman Reigns is gonna have to suffice, baby. And Kofi Kingston says, I'm on the brand too, baby. I came over here from WCW and I'm gunning for gold. Any gold you got, give it to Kofi, baby. And 2 people, they were a fan of that. Popularity goes up by 2, baby. Natalya versus Becky Lynch. Natalya, I can't remember what week it was. It was either week 18 or 19. Kind of won that fatal 4-way to propel her back right into a match, because they were already feuding, but you know, it's okay. Right back into the match, into the clutches of Becky Lynch, if you will. And before the match, Becky has a few words to say. I don't know why I do this to myself. She says, I don't care what Natty thinks she's owed. She wants me title. She's going to have to pry it from my dead hands. We already got too many Canadians on as champion on this brand. Leave it to me to stay as champion. And will it be enough, or will we have almost every title except for the Women's IC held by Canadians? Yes! Natalya puts Becky Lynch into the sharpshooter, and Becky Lynch had no choice but to tap out dead center of the ring, and Natalya takes another one for Canada. And boys, that's a lot of Canadian gold on this brand on Raw. In a 4-star match, by the way.
Ugh.
Hell yeah.
All right, for our rundowns here, we finally got to the rundown, boys. Feels good. 3.5 stars in the opener for WCW. Extreme Rules match, Stacy Keibler beats Tamina. They start a feud. Feud begins on the tag scene. Taylor Paxley and Io Sky taking down Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Non-title match there. 3 stars for 6 over Randy Orton. 2.5 stars. Motor City Machine Guns defeat Fraxium. And then the main event tables match, 3.5 stars. Rey Mysterio defeats Drew McIntyre, and they start a feud. Over on NXT 2.0, Braun Breaker continues the momentum off his Rumble victory. 2.5-star victory over R-Truth. They begin a feud. The Fiend Bray Wyatt takes down Ilya Dragunov. 2 stars to that victory. 2 stars as well as Asuka able to defeat Bayley and Disco Bell in the triple threat match. Tag action. Angel Umberto take down Triton and Oro Mensa. 1.5 stars in the main event. 4 stars. Gunther able to defeat Warrior. Then we head over to Raw. Gauntlet Eliminator. The Rock makes his debut and gets a 3-week contract extension with this 4-star victory over Brooks Jensen, Karrion Kross, and AJ Styles. Kross and Styles have their feud go up to level 2. Sami Zayn, 4 stars in the victory over Abyss, their rivalry level 4. Kalani Jordan, 3 stars in her victory over Piper Niven. And then Demon Finn Balor defeats Roman Reigns, 3 stars on the match there. And in the main event, 4 stars. Natalya dethrones Becky Lynch as Raw Women's Champion. On the call side of things, tag team call, Alexa Nikki call out Fallon Henley and Candice LeRae to start a feud, and Kevin Owens calls out Scott Hall to do the same. Finally, ECW, 4 stars. Angelo Dawkins gets the victory over Otis Thorpe. The hell, is that a football player? That was wild. Eddie Thorpe.
You all right?
Yeah, I was like, why the hell did I say Otis Thorpe? That's like a college football award. Kiana James defeats Nikita Lyons, 2.5 stars. Nikita Lyons not going to be winning the Otis Thorpe award. Blair Davenport, 2.5 stars over Nia Jax in the Extreme Rules match. 2.5 stars. Thea Hale defeating Charlotte Flair. And in the main event, 3.5 stars. Akam and Orazar take down Trickbait to hang on to the tag team titles. Failed call out from Molly Holly to Jakara Jackson. And then the Great Muta debuts on ECW calling out Alpha to begin a feud. For our rundowns, NXT 2.0 going to get a 109. They're going to lose 1,000 fans. They're going to gain $148,000. And Berto and Ninja get the immediate tag chemistry. For WCW, we're going to get a 117.
Damn.
We're going to get 13,000 fans, $68,000. EO and Tatum get the chemistry, which we expected off of the email request. For ECW, it's going to be a 108 rating score. They're going to gain 1,000 fans and gain $65,000. And then for Raw, a 122. They're going to get 11,000 fans. They're going to get $64,000. So we're definitely at that point now where we've upgraded stuff enough. We built the fans enough that if we have a dud show, it hurts. So for my commissioner goal, we get the Queens of the Ring. That was for sitting Shaq out. So we'll get a nice boost in female matches when we need it. Canada going to get some bad timing to lessen some contracts, which I think we're all the way inked up for season 2, but season 3 that could cause some chaos. And that's it for the commissioner goals. So there are the standings. I am currently up 113,000 on Cheek. Cheek is up 61,000 on Canada, and then Canada is up 28,000 on Armando. As we go to Davenport, Iowa, home of Seth freaking Rollins.
Ooh. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Obafemi wants me to be in his corner. Yeah, he does. He's smiling with teeth, so I think I'm going to say no, because not only do GM interferences kind of downgrade a match, it's going to piss off somebody. It's this, it's that. I'm just going to... And there's 3 weeks till WrestleMania. I was going to say, maybe I'll say yes and just not do it, but he will get pissed off. So I'm going to tell him no. We lose his teeth, but he's still happy. Better than just losing him completely. So AJ Styles wants to take 2 weeks off with 37 stamina. I could tell him to ask me again in a few weeks. He's also smiling with teeth. I'm gonna tell him to ask me again later. And he says, okay, and he's still smiling with teeth. So he didn't lose his teeth. I just gave you your gauntlet match. You can't even thank me for that?
Oh, true.
Come on,
Yeah, that's
dude.
tough.
Piper Nevin says her contract comes at the end, or to the end of the week, and we didn't get her to pop. So we could keep her for the rest of the season for 46, or let her walk. So I'm going to say, what about 32? If she doesn't take it, then we're going to let her walk. And we'll just find something else for Kalani Jordan to do. She'll take it. Okay. We got a match. And we've won Get School 3, which we do our least popular available fighter is in a match this week. And that is going to be Nikkei, which I guess works. Not exactly what I wanted to do. But because I kind of wanted to end this feud now, and I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to do all the things that I wanted to do with this feud. But let's just book them regardless of their face heel for now. I think it'll be fine. It won't be our opener anyways, and I wanted to get the tag titles back on bodies. What we're going to do is also rebook Piper and our champion. Oh, it's because she has a level 2 against Alexa Bliss. That's why I never popped. It's okay. We're going to keep it going, keep it moving, keep it grooving. Maybe it'll pop eventually. If not, we'll just keep putting that belt on the line until everybody is gassed. I don't know. Stamina-wise, Obafemi and Sean Spears looking pretty good. We can get them into a match just to get them fighting. Oops. We're going to get our champion in there first because that's what you do. And we're going to put them in a... Anything? We don't need that. Injure the loser for 2 weeks. Can I afford that? I think I have enough injury rehabs, although that's a 3-weeker. We're going to leave it, I think. Yeah, we gotta start using some of these soon. You're not gonna look for anybody. I know when to use that. I'm not gonna use it on cheek.
Thank you.
And we'll save other things for later. Okay. That is fine. We need the Rock to feud with somebody. And I think the best person would be Bret Hart. Yeah. So we're gonna do a roll change, and we're gonna roll change the Rock, make him heel, because Canadians are not hated ever. So, and then Bret Hart is going to call out the Rock. We'll get that cooking. AJ Styles wanted some time off. We're not going to give it to him. Who can be in a match more? Demon and yeah, they got the stamina to go into another match. So this is exactly what they're going to do. Get them cooking up. And I wish, well, Farouk can fit into a feud later. I need to get this feud up as well, so we'll call out Scott Hall again. What class can you change to? You change to a giant. You change to a giant. Really?
It's taken after Abyss.
Yeah, I know. It's true. His mentor. We'll push this feud up with a call out. I don't know what my shakeup is. I gotta look, actually. I don't remember what it was. How do I do that again? GM assistant. Shakeups. Oh, okay, perfect. Superstars who cut promos earn ring XP. So kind of useless to have our level 25s cut the promos, but it is what it is. And should almost make Kofi a good guy. I don't have enough time for this. If I make it a triple threat and put in Farouk, if he gets injured, we could deal with that later. Do I have a pre-match Fizz? I don't. Okay. Oh, man. I think it's a tough one for me. The ambulance match is going to do well. Another normal match is going to do Dream Rules. There's no... I'm going to put them to start. No feud there, no feud there. The popularity is good. Yeah, they're going to do that. And Farouk, my man, just don't get injured. I think you can do it. I think you can do it. But we just needed to do something. Yeah, I can't. Oh, boy. Okay. I think I'm happy with this. Other than my mid-card match down there, which really hurts. But I don't think I have any other option. Oops. It would just be Sammy and Abyss again. If I make it a fatal 4-way, then it might help. Although it's 3. I'm gonna keep it like this. I think this is my move. I can't do that to Farouk. Can't have him injured. But the only reason I'm really leaning towards it is because I have all these injury rehab cards, and if he goes out for a while, I can just get him back immediately. But then he's got to rest up for the rest of Raw. My bad, guys. I'm gonna do this. I'm saving this. That's I just hope it doesn't rank better now than our match 1. This is a careful game of Tetris here, actually. I don't know why I said Tetris.
I think that's a Tetris
I'm doing it.
song.
It is a Tetris song. I think the extra 1,000 fans that Farouk's going to bring us is worth popping a rehab card if he does get injured. And of course, if either one of these guys gets injured, it's 2 weeks, and I think they'll be back for Mania if I do that. So I'm locking this in.
Oh.
Wait, what was my? Okay, she's in. We got to get school 3. Locking it in.
Humming the Tetris song. Random fun fact: one of the hardest NEX tracks in existence is in the game Pictionary. Pictionary intro theme, top tier 8-bit track. All right. After that fun fact, go to WCW. Io Sky, very excited that her and Tatum got the chance to team up. They hit it off. Crowd loved it, and they got their first tag team win. She knew that they would kill it, and she likes that we're looking out for the talent. So, and we got the feud there, so that's awesome to see. So Alex Shelley wants to do more for the brand and wants to have a main event match. So we probably can. I just want to check staminas on the NWO. Yeah, we can have them do a match this week and then rematch either the Go Home Show or Mania. So yeah, we'll do that. And that'll have his morale all the way up when we finish that. No other open promises. Have an Extreme Rules match for I Know a Guy, which will be clutch probably for next season. I doubt I use that this season. So let's do this so I don't forget. Go ahead and get... Debating if I want it to be a title match tonight or not, but I think I'm going to save the title match. It's pretty good stamina. We could have them title match here and then do other things in the build. So we'll give them the title match in the main. Power card wise, 2 physios and a fixed match. I think I definitely want the physio. We have one, but I think I'm gonna still take another one. We have 2 fixed match, so I'm not gonna buy that. I think I am gonna still buy the physio though, just in case we get in a tight spot. I don't think there's anything I'm really using this week. So now that I've seen the results, I think I'm gonna bring Tony back. With one of my injury rehabs. The thinking was he did lose popularity because I didn't do it last week. He had insane popularity when he got hurt. I was going to use him just to cut charity promos while trying to build a Mania feud around him. Just being like the third guy. So we're going to go ahead, get Tony back in there, and have him be charity man. So we'll go ahead and do this. We have our shake up the 75% discount on promos. So clutch for something like this. The tricky part is I do need to do call outs for the women's tag feud. Really, like, multiple feuds could use call outs, but I think to take advantage of the shakeup, my bigger benefit is to get more charity promos in. But since Jade and Bianca are both so low on stamina, we are just going to have Io and Tatum do a call out to them. The other 2 slots probably charity, but we'll figure out the match card first. So Ray and Drew. We've got the Shaq Team thing. We've got Randy Orton and Tommaso Ciampa. So let's go. We've got some annoyed boys. So I don't think I want to do a fatal 4-way. So let's just kind of slap these down. Tamina and Stacy, you're good. And then I could go here, and I could go here. Just get all the feuds out there. Ciampa, I could use one of those physios right now to make sure he's good. I would have to risk him or Ray if I did this. So who else is sitting here? So I could go... Let's see. I could go Randy versus Nathan Frazier as a throwaway. and then use physio on Ray. So I'm going to buy the other one. So now I'm sitting on 3. We're going to use a physio on Ray. Where the hell did he go? There he is. Because I don't want... He's already had surgery 6 times in his left knee.
I've had surgery 5 times in my left knee.
I don't want to make it go up even more, so I want to take care of Ray. So that has him good. Then charity-wise, Julia struggled, but she's got better stamina than Jade and Bianca right now. So Ciampa's going to do charity again. Julia's going to do charity again. We'll hope these 3 feuds go up to level 2, and then we can get them to level 3 next week. This is just a match here. Nathan Frazier just kind of helping sub around. We need to do an Extreme Rules match. I know from the last episode, the Stacey Keebler, the last week of booking, Stacey Keebler has a specialty there, so we'll do that again. Hopefully they get at least 3.5. That's what they got last time. I still think this does better with the level 3, but we'll give them tables just to give that extra nudge there. And I think we're good. So we get the commissioner goal. We get Alex Shelley's promise. We're going to move this feud. Let's see if I have a spa. I don't remember if I have a spa or not. I don't think I saw one. I do not. So just natural healing for Jade and Bianca this week. Yeah, I think we're golden. I think we're golden to send it in. I've got a little less than 100,000. I was going to look at logistics, but there's none I can... Oh, definitely none I can afford. I'm at tier 3 on all those, so... Nothing to look at there. Nothing else to get from the store, so we are good to send it in.
All right, over to the brand that lost fans last week. Gunther. Hey, boss. I've been talking with you a lot lately. He thinks it's a great idea we should team up for a tag match in the next few weeks. So this,
he would get mad at Mania if you don't.
At Mania. Ooh. As long as he would still wrestle at Mania, we would be How many for Mania? We get 2 matches, right?
Yeah, you get 2 matches per. And not to say that it can't happen, I don't think I've ever seen where, like, he might get pissed that you break the promise, but I don't think he would also leave you the same week. Normally, you would have like another week or 2. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead, say sure. A small lie, and then just keep him happy, and then we'll just see how it goes from there. So Gunther's happy, we're all happy. And then Triton doesn't feel like things have been going his way lately.
No.
I'm not enjoying being the guy the crowd boos every week. That's all he's ever been. I'm changing roles.
He's been reading the comments on the videos.
Yeah, exactly.
He sees the Cody Hawks, man. They're like loving Triton there. He's like, yeah, I am a good guy.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I can't just fire Triton. You don't fire a king. So I'm gonna let him know. It wasn't in my plans. But I guess Triton is good now.
Too bad.
Good boy.
Wow. Triton, you're king, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So we get a pre-match physio if we do not book the most popular giant.
Triton.
I know, right? I think it is. Anyway, actually,
it is.
It is.
Yeah, he's the only giant next to Disco Bell. So yeah.
The power couple.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know. I wish we could have intergender matches on here. All right. So that will probably be easy. I don't know. We'll see. So things coming down the pipe. We have a couple weeks till Shawn Michaels, a couple weeks till Batista, and a couple more weeks for Bayley. So Bayley will not be available at Mania, so that'll be perfect. We're not going to have to extend her. Spoiler alert. And then, so it's a matter of, do we want to extend Shawn Michaels and Batista coming down the pipe? Batista obviously in the level 4 feud with Shawn Michaels, so it would behoove me to keep them together. I'm just trying to look through everything else here real quick.
Real quick.
I know, real quick, like. So Howdy and Uso. I might need to try to get that belt off of him because Howdy and The Fiend are my tag champs. Unless we just let that play out. Okay. We're working through things. So we're going to go ahead. We got almost $300,000, which is very nice. So we're going to go ahead and get schooled. And do I want to get the tables? I'm going to sit on that for just a second. I'm going to ponder some things here. Pondering. Okay. I think I might pop one of these. Because this means next week, the first card played against me gets negated. So that means if anyone tries to play any shenanigans on me for the go home show,
Yeah, you'll block.
I'll block. So I will do. I think I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna circle back. I'll probably play another one for Mania. So there's that. Not that anyone's probably gonna go after me. Surely not.
Not anymore.
Thank you. Probably that bastard Alejandro. Sorry. Let's get some people schooled. Who's close? And now I gotta be careful too, because we're almost to the end of the year, so who am I interested in also keeping? I don't want to bump somebody up and they just are gone into the abyss. So probably gonna keep chugging along on Brawny. Now he's getting into the elite territory. Gonna go ahead. We've got a small one to throw out. I think we're gonna keep feeding our king.
Lord knows he's hungry.
I know. Hungry for some title opportunities, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Canada, you think Braun Breaker's hungry?
Dogs are always hungry.
Yes. Damn it. Boy, I knew how to navigate.
He's researching.
I'm just perusing.
Resetting, researching.
It's starting to feel a little bit chilly.
Okay. Cody's guys are all locked in. And so Canada.
Hey, yo.
Actually, you're right.
Damn, I forgot ECW had Eddie just because he's been injured so long.
Yeah. So, yeah, AO indeed. Wait, where is he? There he is. Hey, yo, only 3 weeks remaining, Chico. I would hate to get that bad timing right there. Reduce somebody by 2 weeks. Put you in a bind. I don't know. I don't think though. Chill out. I don't think I'm ready to pop anything there, so I'm gonna go ahead just quickly get things going here. I know R-Truth. Yeah, Braun's gonna want that title shot.
What's up?
But Batista's got.
And this is just the reminder for the viewers. We do talk about it, but it does have to be Braun challenging one-on-one for the world title. And this is kind of why we do that. There's extra perks you get with the Wheel Draft Destiny, but you have some scenarios where it can be tricky to get them that title match. So It's kind of like a reward if you do it, but it's not mandatory. So if Cheek feels he's better off not booking it,
Right.
not doing the wheel in the sake of putting on a better Mania, that's also an option as well.
Or you could tank your whole Mania like I did every year to make sure it happens.
That's so true.
That fucking Hogan season in 24.
Oh, yeah.
Brutal. Spoiler if you're going back to watch, by the way.
Yeah, but they won't know what season. Ooh.
Bro. Brother.
Yeah, we had a stretch where he was just kind of invading the end of videos. It was
Such an
crazy.
asshole. Yeah, whether it was the watch along, fucking.
Yeah, he was just fucking everywhere at the end.
Oh, God. And then what happened to him?
He brothered his last brother.
Brother. Oh, brother.
Oh, no, they're all three heels. Do I have anybody on
That was
this
the problem I
roster
was going
that's...
through.
Maybe that's why Triton became good. He saw so much evil on the brand.
There we go. I know. Apparently. Okay.
Jimmy needs someone to fight now.
I don't give a shit what Jimmy wants.
That's his reaction to you telling him that.
He's only got 40 stamps. What are you gonna do? Disco,
Right.
you big beautiful woman, you need a match.
Hell yeah.
Carrie Sane.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll go back to the well. I don't care. We'll sub in Kairi Sane for Asuka this time.
Different Kabuki warrior steps in for the night.
Yeah. Just tap out.
Tap out.
Got 2 more matches.
2 more matches. What's it gonna be, brother?
Man, Batista's such a tired boy. I can't even.
Fuck, I thought Michaels was your champion. That photo, damn it.
Dude, I know.
I
hate
keep
that
every
photo.
time we record this, I'm like, I need to change his photo on the one I use for Universe so it doesn't happen. And I just always forget. And then we record one of these. I'm like, fuck, I need to do that.
Yes, so annoying, so annoying.
If you haven't been watching
Speaking of-
Universe, watch Universe.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I mean, imagine like not watching Universe and getting to like go through the whole thing for the first time, just getting to binge it. That'd be pretty
Well,
sweet.
it's fucking solid. I had it playing the other day. I had a bunch of laundry to do. And I was like, I need comfort. And so I played Universe from episode 1, pulled up the playlist, and had it playing while I was doing laundry. I was like, damn, this shit's fucking good.
Hell
So
yeah.
good.
So good.
Yum yum, so good.
I think so good.
Wonder how she's doing now.
Probably very well.
Yeah, she got
Did you
everything
mean to-
shot.
Probably very well, yes.
Did you mean to role change Shawn Michaels?
Yes.
He's in a feud with Batista. So you're gonna make them both good?
What?
Or is he good?
Yeah, he is good.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. I
You know
appreciate
you
you.
do.
He
catching
got
that,
confused because
yes.
he saw the title belt and thought that was heel.
I'm like, only,
So
only,
I'm
he's
but
the
I'm
KG.
counting on Batista winning that match
He better.
because so I'm gonna have Michaels flip, so that way I have my face heel for Batista Michaels. Probably gonna have them fight in the go home show to knock off that feud. I'm hoping Batista wins. He's a face. Then he fights Braun at
Ooh,
Mania, who's a
okay.
heel. That's what we're doing. That's spoiler alert. The cat literally out of the bag. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
plan. That is the slapstick thrown together plan. So
You have to let
So
the
what's-
people know you had a plan.
I know. I got a plan. It's not a good one, but I got a plan. Triton. God, is Triton such a slut?
Don't slut shame.
Well, because I'm not going to get my thing, but it is just a physio. But physios are nice. I want to get myself in there. Is there anybody else who wants to just thrown into this? Jimmy can get thrown into it. Jimsters. He's not doing much. Okay. Now we have just 6370 pop. Let's steal. I don't care. You're gonna main. And then this is gonna open. Just to get that going again. Is there anything else we can do? Okay. Next thing. Let's have... One here can speak. We
Who's
need
the speaker?
advertising. Who can talk?
Fire!
We need charity. Do I trust Batista in charity moments? I don't know. I'm gonna do charity.
Wasn't he like notoriously
horribly
bad
bad?
in promos
Yes.
recently?
Yes. You are correct. Very good. Very good.
That is correct.
That is correct.
So I'm not gonna get pre-match physio. Man. Oh man. I think. Oh.
Oh,
That cheering on Braun, they want to.
I know.
They want to see Braun in a tables match at Mania.
Well, I'm getting tables just to have it in the back pocket. Because it is good to have, and I am a slut for a good tables match. We do have a little chunk of money. I think we need a shot in the arm. I think I'm gonna get a Gorilla Crew. This is gonna unlock the ambulance and backstage brawl. So there we go. Get a little bit better show quality, which I need. And we'll go from there. So, alright, we needed that. Got a decent card. Nothing to write home about, but we do what we do. I think we're going to send it in.
Oh, and we kick it off with the worst thing possible, folks. That is ECW, and they start the show. It's a rematch last week. Dog Daddy taking on Eddie. I'm not Otis Thorpe. Dog Daddy gets it done yet again. 3 stars for his victory. Trick bait. They don't like the AOP, man. They're telling Akam and Orizar, you guys got lucky last week. We want one more shot at Mania or at the Go Home or next week, pending what Armando Alejandro Estrada. I'm all over the place tonight. But the rivalry is up to level 4. Elton Prince, he's mad. He had to save Kit Wilson from suffocating last week. Now he's got to fight Josh Briggs, and he uses that anger to get a 2-star victory. And then Kit Wilson calls out Austin Theory, who we haven't seen, and we still haven't seen him. Austin Theory didn't say anything back, so nothing happens. Thea Hale got what I would view as an upset win last show over Charlotte Flair, but now she's like, no, it's not an upset. This is just life. 3 stars for the victory. Pat McAfee says, can I be in a match this time? Armando's like, no. And now 5 people like him. Blair Davenport, not as mad as she was on the last show. Was that the difference maker? Nah, she's just got Nia Jax's number. The morale lifter, Nia Jax, just helping Blair Davenport feel good about feeling good. 2 stars on the victory. Indy Hartwell, cutting a promo. She gets 4 popularity. And since her name is Indy, she stands for Indianapolis Colts legend, Pat McAfee. So they're united in frustration. And she gets 4 fans. Main event. Great Muta made his debut last week, calling out the television champion. That title is not on the line tonight, but Extreme Rules. Great Muta's got an opportunity to make a major statement here, and he does just that, putting Alpha in the Muta lock, and Alpha taps out. 4.5 stars for that match as the rivalry goes to level 2.
And to kick off Raw at the start of the show, we see Shawn Spears driving into the arena in an ambulance. He kicks open the back doors and jumps out. And what could that mean? I have no idea. No idea at all. This is the rematch. We start off Raw with the rematch everybody's been asking for. Last week, it wasn't Extreme Rules. This week, it is Extreme Rules. And we'll see who is more extreme in the battle to protect Canada. And Demon Finn Balor says, fuck Canada. And he says, I'm so tired of all the goddamn Canadians on this brand.
It's actually just cheek.
Yeah,
exactly. They put on a 4.5-star classic match to open Raw. The Rock comes to the ring. He says, finally, The Rock has come back. Whoa. To remind Bret the Hitman Hart that nobody puts their greasy little sunglasses on The Rock's beautiful face. You want to touch The Rock again? You better buy The Rock dinner first, jabroni. And The Rock, he doesn't roll that way. And everybody's laughing and laughing. And Bret Hart music hits. We're going to skip his promo later, but he has to come down now. And he says, The Rock, you need to relax, Rock. I put those sunglasses on your face because I respect you, buddy. But if you want to turn respect into a rivalry, well, we're going to see if that actually happens.
That'd be a good team if Rock was with Triton. He could be a Rock and Triton could be the Rolls.
Nice. I'm surprised Cheek didn't get that one first.
Nah, he's just upset that I
That's
thought of
beneath
it, not
me.
him.
That's no.
Yeah. Kalani Jordan says, I'll put my title on the line again if you put me in this damn card. And Nick Aldis says, deal. And the only person out there that could take you on is Piper Nevin. So that's exactly what is going to happen in another rematch of the rematch of the rematch. But Kalani Jordan is just too damn good. She rolls out of the way of Piper Nevin's cannonball. And Piper Nevin comes down, crashing hard onto the mat. Kalani Jordan goes up, springboards into a pin and a victory. And Kalani Jordan is absolutely dominant with this women's IC title, let me tell you. And yes, it did. Yes. So The Rock is like, yes, I agree. We have to fight now because your greasy sunglasses. So they're now going at it. And of course, Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, they taunted Fallon Henley and Candice LeRae, and they're going to put their differences aside tonight because we need women's tag team champions. And Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, kind of like what happened with Piper Nevin and Kalani Jordan, they need somebody to fight. So out come the two, rivals, but tonight they're working together. Can they become champions together?
Can they coexist?
No, they don't, because Alexa and Nikki, they have that chemistry. So again, they're just taunting the two women and say, you don't got the chemistry like us. In a 3-star match, we will take that for our middle 3 match there. Kevin Owens comes out to the ring, goes, hello, Scott Hall, Earth to Razor, Survivor Series, you got pinned. Remember, I called you out last week. Royal Rumble, you got dumped over the top rope. Hello. Not a single word. You're probably sitting somewhere in Cancun by the pool and just you're just wishing CodyVerse didn't exist. You probably unsubscribed from the channel. Whoa. But guess what? I am the CodyVerse. You go all the way back to 2K24. I've been your champion, and I am your champion, CodyVerse. And until that little weasel Scott Hall comes back, I'll keep reminding everybody here why I'm CodyVerse's true champion. Damn. He's not. Speaking of
Damn it.
We got to go Kofi Kingston versus Brooks Jensen, but because, they're two bad boys, they need somebody. They need a common enemy. And Farouk says, I'll take both you jabronis down myself. Can he do it? And can he stay non-injured? Ooh, Brooks Jensen. Okay, a little sneaky. Okay, that's fine. We have the ability to bring Farouk back immediately. That's kind of what we want to see, a 3-week injury if it's going to happen. And, we've seen Brooks Jensen do it before. He injures Scott Hall, kicking him right in the leg and kind of hits him in the wrong spot. Farouk. Farouk goes down in a lump, and he's injured. So Kofi Kingston comes over, but Brooks hits a black hole slam. He learned from his mentor, and he wins the match. I don't know if it was supposed to happen that way, but it happened that way. Karrion Kross comes out, and he says he didn't even get to face AJ Styles in that gauntlet. They need to kind of go one-on-one yet again, because Karrion Kross is the one climbing to the top, not some soccer mom haircut Karen. Exactly. All that.
Fire.
Sean Spears comes out and he brings the ambulance. He's driving it down to the ring, and he says, the one way you can get rid of a monster is by dumping them in the back of an ambulance. So tonight, it is supposed to be me versus Obafemi for the IC title. I thought Sean Spears had it. That's why I said Natalia and all the champions were Canadian. But Sean Spears, he wants that title back to prove that Canadians stand tall on Raw. And can you put the monster in the back of the ambulance? Absolutely not. And in a 4.5-star match to open and close Raw, Obafemi dumps Sean Spears' little body into the back of the ambulance. An easy victory for Obafemi. And the fans loved it. 4.5 stars.
Raw's cooking. Putting on some strong shows. Tough to follow here for WCW. Last week, Stacy Keibler took down Tamina in an Extreme Rules match, trying to make a statement to the women's champion, Julia. And Tamina demanded the rematch. She wants another shot to beat Stacy in her own match. And yet again, Stacy has her number yet again. It is 3.5 stars. The rivalry does not move, so they will stay at level 1. And then the music hits. The WCW crowd starts going crazy. And Tony comes out to the ring and says, hey, did you motherfuckers miss me or what, eh? And people are going nuts, and he says, I got my eyes on a few different competitors here at WCW, and I told Sonya Deville that I'm going to get myself fully healthy. I'm not ready to be in the ring yet, but come WrestleMania, I won this title at WrestleMania. I'm going to defend it at WrestleMania. And just so you got reasons to stay motivated, Shaq and Axiom, I've been impressed with what you guys is bringing to the table. Drew McIntyre and Rey Mysterio, I'm impressed with what you guys is bringing to the table. And Sonya has given me the opportunity to pick what two schmucks step inside of the ring with the greatest champion that WCW has ever had. So if you want to be in the ring with me, you better impress every night out for these people. And we get 3,000 fans, and Tony with the big announcement there. So right after, the Shaxium feud continues. These guys are trying to prove their worth, prove that they deserve the spot at WrestleMania. And Axiom, a little bit of a shock despite the size advantage of Shaq. He takes him down in 3 stars towards the match. And after the match ends, it shows Tony just backstage. He's chewing on a toothpick, and he gives a small little golf clap for that contest. And then Tatum Paxley comes out to the ring with Io Sky. Io Sky is mirroring the movements of Tatum Paxley. And Tatum Paxley has said that what I have built with myself and Io, I became her so she could become the best version of her. And now that we're together, finally together, she understands my message, my drive. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, you're great champions, but you are not what we are. And we'll prove that and take those titles away. We beat you in non-title action. We're going to do the same thing when the gold's on the line. Rivalry, level 2. And then Drew McIntyre out there with Rey Mysterio, who also gets to be said like that now. And Drew avenges his loss last week with a loss this week in a 3-star match. And their rivalry goes to level 2. And then the camera goes back, and Tony says, hey, I think both them matches, they was good. Neither of the matches was, I'd say, great. Great would have been what Stacy Keibler and Tamina did, but I can't be defending my championship against them, huh? So your 2s and your 4s, I guess, technically is 2s feuding, but there's 4s total people. You got to keep proving something to the Don if you want to be in a ring with me for this right here. And Tommaso Ciampa then comes out, and he says, whoa, 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 whoa. You all want to get excited. I don't think Tony D'Angelo deserves another shot at WrestleMania. You know who deserves another shot at WrestleMania? Me, Tommaso Ciampa, the bald eagle of WCW. I brought relevance to this championship. I won this championship at the first WrestleMania. I was the first one that wanted to go to war.
Anyone who doesn't want to go to war is gay. I want to go to war.
Oh, yes, we should definitely go.
I was the first one who wanted to go to war.
And I will do just that if it means keeping this. So, Randy, I need you to lock in. I need you to focus in. I need you to find the deepest depth of stars. Pretend that it's 2009, you son of a bitch. And give me everything you got, because it's you and me at WrestleMania, not the Don. And Randy Orton, a little bit motivated, taking on Nathan Frazier. And as the match is going on, Randy Orton hits the RKO, leaving Nathan Frazier on the mat, and he goes to pin him. 1, 2, but then he lifts Nathan Frazier up. And he looks, because it's the road to WrestleMania, so like every arena you're in has that like WrestleMania sign just hung up. And he looks at the sign and he realizes, as much as he hates Tommaso Ciampa, Tommaso Ciampa's right. If he wants his spot at WrestleMania, they got to prove without a shadow of a doubt that they are the match that should be at the showcase of the Immortals. And Randy Orton starts to kind of twitch and turn his head. And Nathan Frazier, he's slowly working his way back to his feet. And Randy Orton goes to the corner, grips the ropes, drops down, and he sizes up Nathan Frazier. And just when Nathan Frazier starts to get into the downward dog position, he meets the vile boot of Randy Orton that's taken out so many. The punt kick knocks out Nathan Frazier for the 3 count. Randy Orton has decided to unlock that version of himself on the road to WrestleMania. And then Julia, she's cutting her promo. She says, last week I did not get enough people to support me and support this title and support this brand. I demand more. Tony D'Angelo sitting here saying he's got tryouts. I don't need no damn tryouts. I'm telling you right now, Stacey Keibler, Tamina, 2 of the biggest legends in this industry, 2 of the most experienced female superstars in this industry. I'm calling you both out. I will take you both down and prove my place. And she gets 1,500 fans this week. She's still struggling on the mic, but more people starting to respect her message. And then main event, tag titles on the line. Alex Shelley wanted the main event spot. Sonya tipped the cap and said, let's do it. A match we thought would be a WrestleMania match. It still could be, but we're getting the free preview here tonight. Tables match here between the Motor City Machine Guns and the new World Order. And the Guns, all season long, have been waiting. They've been battling other teams, waiting for their opportunity to be tag team champions. And the first night they got the opportunity, they get it done. 4.5 stars on the match. Rivalry up to level 4 for these 2 teams as well. The NWO will be looking for their rematch in the future.
Speaking of things in the future is now. And the future right here in the present is R-Truth, Braun Breaker. 1-on-1. Braun trying to prove to the world that he is worthy of me keeping my plans of fighting him in the main event at Mania. But he's got to get through R-Truth to do it. So far, he started out hot and he stays hot. 2-0 against R-Truth. The rivalry grows to level 2, as does Braun Breaker's chances at Mania. And then Shawn Michaels says, shit, if Triton's switching, he's switching sides, I'm going to switch sides too. Except Triton's good now, so that means, in a balance of all things, Shawn Michaels turns heel. And then, in a match, Berto, Oro, Mensa, Ilya Dragunov, all 3, we're going to throw them into the ring, shake it up, and see who comes out on top. Ooh. Ilya Dragunov comes out with a big win over his old foe, Oro Mensa, with a big dub, and also beats Berto. Fiend, Bray Wyatt, big hit to the popularity, but we needed to take the risk of this stage. We needed to get some more money coming in so we could spend some of that money towards the end of the year here, because we need to put on better quality shows. We need to start making huge dents in these fans. Fiend Bray Wyatt gets that started. We get almost 10 G's, so we will take the money. Thank you, Fiend. And then Angel, he saw Berto get his ass kicked just in the last match right before it. So he's going to go out there and try to say that these scars on his chest are earned, not given. Triton tries to stay healthy. He's a good guy now, so maybe he'll play nice in the ring. Jimmy Uso, very angry as always, wants to get in the ring in a tag match with his brother Jay, but it's not happening yet. And then Xavier Woods, the man of all men, the ambassador of this brand, the leader of this brand, is going to get into the ring. Who's going to come out on top? Lots of hats in the ring, and what do you know? The man, the myth, the legend himself, Xavier Woods, Big Dub, and sparks a rivalry with Jimmy. And then Ultimate Warrior gonna go, says, you know what, Evan, I heard you. You need some fans. I'm gonna get you 3,500 of them. And he goes out, gives a very good promo. 3,500 fans coming to the brand. So we're trying to rake in and make up for that abysmal show we had last week. And then Disco Bell trying to make up for her abysmal performance last week herself. This time we're going to give her a little bit of an easier opponent. We're going to take out Asuka. We're going to put in Kairi Sane. Bayley's also going to get back into the ring. Can Disco Bell shine like the star she is meant to be? Damn it! That's Bell and Kairi get in a feud. Bayley gets the victory, but at what cost? Either way, mediocre match, but you know what? I love getting Disco Bell chances because I believe she is worth it. She's going to be on this channel for a very long time. And then Uncle Howdy, he knows that I'm trying, just trying. So between him and Ultimate Warrior, we get over 6,000 fans right off rip. No questions asked. Doesn't matter about the card. 6,500 fans coming our way thanks to those two gentlemen. And then the Fiend, his tag buddy, gets us some cash flow coming our way too. So good things on the promo side. And then now great things in the wrestling side as Trish Stratus, Sol Ruca renew their rivalry. This time, the title is on the line. Does Sol Ruca have what it takes? Or is Trish still show us how dominant she is? Yes. Sol Ruca cannot beat this woman. She's only going to have one more chance, folks, and that is at Mania. Can she do it in the last-ditch effort, or is Trish Stratus right off an absolute legend as we close this season?
All right, inching closer. Mania definitely right there upon us. Here are match rundowns here for WCW Extreme Rules yet again to kick off the show. Stacey Keibler takes down Tamina, 3.5 stars. Axiom, a 3-star victory over Shaq. 3 stars for Drew McIntyre taking down Rey Mysterio. Their rivalry goes up to level 2. 2 stars for Randy Orton taking down Nathan Frazier. And then the main event, 4.5 stars. The Motor City Machine Guns dethrone the NWO as tag team champions. Their rivalry goes up to level 4. Call out side of things, Io Sky, Tatum Paxley call out Jade and Bianca, pushing that feud to level 2. NXT 2.0. Braun Breaker continues the hot streak. 3-star victory over R-Truth, rivalry up to level 2. Ilya Dragunov takes down Berto and Or Mensa. 1.5 stars for that victory. Xavier Woods gets the win on his own brand. 2 stars in the Fatal 4-Way victory over Jimmy Uso, Triton, and Angel. Bayley, despite the feud starts between Disco Bell and Kairi Sane, but it's Bayley getting the victory in that 2-star match. In the main event, 4 stars. Trish Stratus successfully defending the Women's Championship over Sol Ruca. Over on Raw, Finn Balor, 4.5 stars over Roman Reigns as they have an Extreme Rules match kick off the show. Kalani Jordan continues her hot streak, 3-star victory, successfully defending the Women's Intercontinental Championship over Piper Niven. 3 stars for an successful tag title defense for Alexa Bliss and Nikki against Fallon Henley and Candice LeRae. Brooks Jensen starts a feud with Farouk, getting a 3-star victory over him and Kofi Kingston in triple threat action in the main event ambulance match. Obafemi takes down Sean Spears, 4.5 stars, keeping the Intercontinental title. Call out side of things, Karrion Kross calls out AJ Styles for level 3. Kevin Owens calls out Scott Hall for level 2. And Bret Hart starts a feud with The Rock. Finally, for ECW, Angelo Dawkins takes down Eddie Thorpe, 3 stars in the opener. Elton Prince, 2 stars over Josh Briggs. Thea Hale, 3-star victory over Charlotte Flair. Blair Davenport, 2 stars in a victory over Nia Jax. And then the main event, Extreme Rules, the Great Muta, his in-ring debut, takes down Alpha, 4.5 stars. Their rivalry up to level 2. Tag team call out, Trickbait calls out the AOP. They're now level 4. Kit Wilson fails on his call out of Austin Theory. They stay level 2. For ECW, they're going to get a 103 rating score. They're going to lose 3,000 fans. They're going to get $69,000. And Tennessee going to be picking up. We got to be on it now. Raw has been on it. They're going to get a 122 rating score. 12,000 fans, $61,000. And then Fallon Henley and Candice LeRae have the tag team chemistry. For WCW, 122 rating score. We get 15,000 fans. We get $67,000. And 6, Kevin Nash did not have the tag chemistry yet. We finally willed that into existence here towards the end of the season. And then finally for NXT 2.0, they're going to get a 113 rating score. They're going to get 9,000 fans and $105,000. And Canada with the Lifetime Revenue Trophy and the Get Schooled card for the Commissioner's Goal. And I assume that was the 10 tag matches over the course of the season. Got the last one in there, so he's got the bargain bin special effects as well. For my side, I will be able to know some guys for my Commissioner Goal, and those are the current standings. So I am currently up 119,000 on Cheek. Cheek is up 58,000 on Canada. Canada is up 63,000 on Armando. We got Tampa, Florida, and we've got Cheek on the emails.
Ooh, buddy. So here we go. We thought this would happen. Let me grab the controller. I didn't think I was going to be up first. Thought that we knew this was going to happen. Here we go. Let me see. Do I have my? Yeah.
No, you can't. You can't look at what
I can't
cards
view
you
them.
have.
Okay.
No.
Just trying to think. Trying to remember how many extensions I had and what ones I had. I think I mean I'm definitely gonna use an extension.
Has he heard of it? No. Okay. Wow.
So we lock in Batista. Do we want to lock in Michaels? I think we can lowball him and get him to stick around. Just so no matter what happens in the go home show, we'll be covered. One of them will stick around. Or I guess it doesn't really matter. But for the sake of sakes, we'll keep them around. There we go. So those two are locked up. That's all done. Here we go. Okay. Oro Mensa. Disgusted to see someone as unsporting as Breaker taking the victory against R-Truth. Oro Mensa wants to team up with R-Truth, targeting him with the run-in in the next 2 weeks. No, forget it, Oro.
I think that's the first time we've ever had that email where someone's asking to run in and interfere on somebody. I don't remember us ever getting that one.
It's definitely interesting, but at this stage of the season, it just doesn't make sense. It's pointless. So that would have been cool to have like midway through the season. Could have sparked a little interesting feud there between Oro and Breaker, but yeah, sorry, buddy. And then Oro getting a little displeased in the morale things. And then, yeah, Uncle Howdy not happy. He didn't get his rematch with Uso. I guess that was a big omission. Not what he's come to expect, so he is very displeased, but he's still smiling. So I guess everything worked out there. And then fans are getting tired of Trish and Soul. Okay, after Rivalry has its first match at level 4, you won't get a full bonus for it. Interesting. Yes, we know. Okay. And you get the maximum bonus. Yes. It's a little late in the season for me to be making those mistakes, but that's it for the emails.
All right, boom. So from doing our MyGM co-op, another great series you can watch, I started pulling this up versus back out of the mode so we don't accidentally spoil one of the series as we're loading into menus. So got the standings up here. Cheek, have you kick us off since you saw your emails there. So you've got Shawn Michaels and Batista through the end. You've shared your plan on, how you're going to try to position to have strong close of season 2 with the feuds, but also still get Braun Breaker his one-on-one world title match so that you can force the Wheel of Draft Destiny onto Canada and I come season 3. But overall, we've got one more booking episode before Mania. How do you feel on NXT 2.0?
I feel okay. I feel like I'm in a position where I have a good plan in place, but thanks to my shakeup, moving all of my rivalries to level 4, I've had nothing to really fight for. So these last, the first 2 weeks of this session have just kind of been throw together bookings, and as you can see with the Soul and Trish rivalry, you have a worry of it going stale. So that's kind of why my cards have been lackluster, because I've been trying not to book those level 4 rivalries. So just trying to navigate that, but I am pleased that Batista and Shawn Michaels are locked up for the rest of the year, and so I could just play things out, have a great go home show, and then just put on the best couple matches at Mania I can and see where we shake up at the end of the year.
Hell yeah. On my side, the shakeup we got for this episode was a great one. I was debating for a half second, then I realized, wait, 75% off of promos during the time of a season where charity tends to be, more and more important. Being able to book cheaper charity promos has allowed me to. The second show here was really good. The first show was okay, but we're able to get extra fans each week, even if those promos are kind of duds. They're cheaper right now, so that's been a big help. The way I've been approaching the end of this season is do whatever I've got to do to build as big of a lead as I can. Assuming that there's 2 strategies that you guys will have. It'll either be go full send at me, or you guys are hitting each other fighting for second place, because there is a benefit in the standing positioning going into 2K26, but that's pretty far down the road. So the way I'm treating it is I'm going to get hit with a lot of stuff, so I'm just trying to build my lead as much as I can. My feuds are not where I want them to be in terms of levels going into Mania. So what I'm going to be spectating at Mania really kind of depends, because I'm going to have to make some tough decisions on what feuds to blow off at the go-home show, what feuds to try to take to Mania. But I think that problem is worth it for the ability I have right now to get the fans with the cheap charity promos. So we're trying to take advantage of that, build what we can, and go with strong Mania. Canada, on your side, you've joined me in the 5 trophy club, which if someone does get to 10, that does trigger the end of the series automatically. Otherwise, we're pretty much going until 2K26. But couple strong showings for you. I think you had the best show ratings both weeks. I think one of them I eclipsed you in fans just because of those charity promos, but you were in your bag tonight.
Yeah, I know. It was coming off what do you call it? PLE, and I don't have to be constrained to figuring out how I'm going to book a 1v1 world title match at WrestleMania. So I'm feeling like the chains are free. I am worried about the Wheel of Draft Destiny coming to bite me in the ass. I wish I would have won, but I'm gonna take everything I can get. And like you said, I was in my bag, and let's keep in the bag for this go home to WrestleMania, baby.
And I text Armando to see if he had anything to say, and he said, "I suck. ECW sucks. We're in last place." But if you watch the video, don't want to suck like Armando Alejandro Estrada, what you can do is, you can subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're at the end of this video, you've probably been at the end of other videos, so should subscribe. Like the video, helps us out a lot. If you're able to help us out and we get to more and more people, you get more and more amazing videos. If you're like, damn, I wish I had a new CodyVerse video today, you get more of them if you're interacting with the videos. So the things go a long way. But we've got 2 more episodes of season 2 in the main MyGM series. We've got the next booking episode, which will contain the final go-home shows. And then we've got WrestleMania, where we will be geared up watching 8 matches together. So a couple big ones on the way. The season 3 draft on the way. It's a good time to be dialed in. But until the next one, whatever it may be, love y'all, appreciate y'all. Toodles.